Hello there, Apba baseball fans. Here's Tigerbob here on the Tigerbob Sports Broadcasting Network again. Going to do one more World Series before end of the season here. And this is another good one. This is the 1986 World Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Mets. Today we got a Saturday night game. It is the 18th of October. And it's at Shea Stadium. And for the Red Sox, we got Bruce Hurst going, the left-hander, versus Ron Darling, the right-hander. Boston got here after an epic 7-game series over the California Angels. They were trailing 3-1. They come back and won 3 games. And the Mets beat Houston 4-2. Both of them had the last game on the 15th, so this is the 18th, so they both had 2 days off, so a little bit of time to get their rotation in order. Boston ended up the regular season at 95-66, and the New York Mets ended up their season at 108-54. What an amazing season the New York Mets had. So let's get ready to play World Series baseball, 1986 style. The fans are piling into the ballpark right now. The umpires and managers are meeting at home plate, exchanging lineups. And as they do that, let's go down to Boston Red Sox lineup. Leading off for Boston will be Wade Boggs, third base. Batting second, Barrett, second base. Third, the first baseman, Billy Buckner. Batting cleanup, Jimmy Rice. Evans, right field. Then we got Gedman, the catcher. Henderson, center field. Spike Owens, batting eighth, and shortstop. And Bruce Hurst is pitching for Boston, and he'll bat in the ninth spot. As we are in the even year, it's 1986, and pitchers will be hitting in the World Series. And they'll be going up against Ron Darling. Ron Darling for the Mets was 15-6 this year with a 2.81 run average. His grade is a 14, and he has an X, and he does not have a home run modifier. So let's get ready to play some baseball. Leading off for the American League champions is the American League batting champion, Wade Boggs. He hit .357 on the regular season. And Darling's all warmed up, and here's the first pitch of the game. Wade Boggs, 42, is a 9. He's not handicapped against a right-hander, and that's going to be a base hit, Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs does what Wade Boggs does, and he gets a leadoff single. He's a C6, so he won't be doing anything fancy there. Marty Barrett just swinging away. 44 is a 7. He's a -4 against a righty, so the 14 becomes the 18. With the man on first base, we got a 7 off the 18. That is going to be a 26. Second baseman, 33 on the dice roll. On the second, to be fielding 2 on Tuffle. Fielder's choice, second to short. Got the lead runner out. We are using the dual batting characteristics handicap. So Marty Barrett's on first base. Exchanging the spot for Wade Boggs, and up steps Billy Buckner. Here's the pitch to Billy Buckner. 35. 35 is a 41 with a man on first. That's to be a catcher. The catcher is going to be Carter. He's an 8, so fielding 1. Ball. Runner's picked off first base. Carter guns it down to Hernandez and tags him out. We got 2 away. And Buckner's still going to be up in the batter's box. So 2 outs, nobody on, and Billy Buckner still in the batter's box. Here's the pitch to Billy Buckner. 55 is at 8, 14, but he's a +2 against the righty. It's a 12. Billy Buckner's going to get a base hit. 2 out single by Billy Buckner. He's an E24. We're just going to swing away with Jimmy Rice. Darling, pitching to Jimmy Rice. 65, 35, pops it up on the infield. Carter in foul territory, makes the catch. And we're going to the bottom of the first inning. Is Boston cannot score. Coming up to bat for the New York Mets, their lineup will be Mookie Wilson left field, batting number 2, Lenny Dykstra center field, Keith Hernandez batting number 3, first base, Gary Carter, Strawberry batting 5th in right field. We got Ray Knight third base, Timmy Tuffle second base, Santana the shortstop, and pitching Darling. And going for the Boston Red Sox will be Bruce Hurst. He's the left-hander. He's a 13 with an X, a Y, and a Z, and he does not have any home run modifiers. So Mookie Wilson stepping in the batter's box. Here's the first pitch from Hurst to Mookie Wilson. Mookie, 63, 31, fly ball, center field, back, Henderson. Runs it down in center field, one away. Up steps, and then he nails Dykstra. Hurst pitching to Dykstra, 12-25. X-Man struck him out. Got him with the curveball, 2 away. And up steps Keith Hernandez. 52-27, swing and a miss, strike 3. Hernandez is gone, and we're going to the top of the second inning, and we are scoreless. Leading off will be Dwight Evans. Here's the pitch. 36-14, up high, ball 4. Evans coaxes a walk. Leadoff hitter on first base. F20, so he's just gonna, nothing tricky. Gedman just swinging away. 42 is a 38. That's going to be the pitcher. Darling's a 1. 14. So defense dice roll 14 on the one pitcher. Sneaks into fielding 1. And what do we have here? Runner picked off first base. Darling fires it over there and picks him off. 2 pickoffs already in the game. Isn't that crazy? And Gedman's still going to be up to bat. Here's the pitch to Gedman. 14's a 30. Fly ball, medium depth. Willie Wilson under it. Makes the catch. 2 away. And now we got David Henderson, the right-hander. Darling, righty on righty. Pitching to Henderson. 26-13. Fastball struck him out. What a pitch. And we are going to bottom of the second. We are scoreless. And leading off for the Mets will be the kid, Gary Carter. 62. 62's a 13. Bruce Hurst strikes him out. Hurst's 3rd strikeout of the game already. He is commanding the strike zone. And up steps Darryl Strawberry. 27 home runs in the regular season. Lefty on lefty. 56-13. Hooks him. Strike 3. Another strikeout for Hurst. Hurst has 4 strikeouts already, and up steps Ray Knight from Almady, Georgia. 24-13, struck out the side. Wow. Bruce Hurst, strong 2 innings. And we're going to the top of the 3rd inning. Ron Darling pitching to Spike Owen. 62, 62's a 30. That's a line drive. Wilson over in the gap, makes the catch. 1 away. Now batting is the pitcher, Bruce Hurst. There's the league pitcher batting. 14's a 30. Solid contact. A little bloop out there left field. Wilson puts it away. Looks like Hurst is happy. Then he made contact. And up steps Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs, first time up, had a base hit. Here's the pitch. Darling to Wade Boggs. 35 is a 9. Base hit, Wade Boggs. Little single to left field. Knocking the ball all over the place. So Wade Boggs is now 2 for 2. And up steps Marty Barrett. And they're going to hit and run with Marty Barrett. 46-27, ground ball, 3rd to 1st. And that is it for Boston in the top of the 3rd. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, and we are scoreless. And up steps Timmy Tuffle from Greenwich, Connecticut. Bruce Hurst delivering to Timmy Tuffle. 42-13, struck him out. He has it working right now. That is 6 strikeouts in a row for Bruce Hurst. And up steps Santana with 1 out. Bruce Hurst delivering to Santana. 44 is an 8. He is a +3 against the lefties. 8 off the grade 13 goes to a 10. Santana gets a base hit. Strong hitter against the left-hand pitchers. Ron Darling's up with a man on first and 1 out, and they're going to ask Darling to bunt. Here he goes, trying to lay the bunt down. Darling, Snake Eyes is at 8. He's a +3, 8 off the grade 10. So we're going to have a sacrifice. First baseman comes in. Buckner throws it over to Barrett covering first. And we got Santana going to second base. So 2 outs, runner on second base, and up steps Mookie Wilson. Hitting right-handed against the lefty. He's the switch hitter. Mookie Wilson, 56-34. Man on second. Little pop-up, second baseman. Marty Barrett under it. Makes the catch. Threatened, but do not score. And we are going to the top of the 4th inning, and we are scoreless. Up steps Billy Buckner. Got a single his first time up. Darling pitching to Buckner. 42. 42 is a 30. Fly ball, left field. Mookie under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. And up steps Jimmy Rice. Here's the pitch to Jimmy Rice. 42. 42 is a 9. He's a -3. So the 14 becomes a 17. That's going to be a base hit. Still a base hit. Jimmy Rice on first base. Little line drive drops into left field. R14, so we're not doing anything really flashy with Jimmy Rice at all. And up steps Dewey Evans. 1 out, man on first. Darling peers in to get the sign. He delivers. Evans, 54-32. Fly ball, right field, Strawberry. Over in the gap. Makes the catch. 2 away. Rice has to stay on first base. 2 outs, up steps Rich Gedman. Darling pitching to the left-hand hitter. Gedman, 66, is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball is gone. That ball's in the right field seats. And Rich Gedman unloads a home run. Darling got it up, and Gedman delivered it out of here. And Boston puts up 2 here in the top of the 4th inning to take the lead, 2-0. Home run Gedman. Right when Darling let that pitch go, he knew he hung it. So 2-0. And up steps David Henderson. 44 is an 8. He's the -1. 14 becomes a 15 on the righty on righty. That is a fly ball to right field. So we are going to the bottom of the 4th inning. Boston takes the 2-0 lead. And up steps for the Mets Lenny Dykstra. Bruce Hurst. Pitching to Dykstra. Snake Eyes is a 0. 31 is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball's gone. Oh, that one just kept carrying and carrying. And that ball is gone. Lenny nails Dykstra, hits it out. And we got a 2-1 game now. So the fireworks are starting to take off. Little second column action. And up steps Hernandez. Hurst, lefty and lefty. 41. 41's the 24. That's the ground ball. Up the middle. Spike going, grabs it. Throws it to first. 1 away. As we got a 2-1 game here in the 4th inning. And up steps Gary Carter from Culver City, California. 23 is a 12. That's a 1-hopper right down to Billy Buckner. Grabs it. Runs to the bag. 2 away. And up steps Darryl Strawberry. Hurst pitching to Strawberry. 32-26. Speared by the second baseman Barrett. 1-hopper. Throw to Buckner. Strawberry's out. And so are the Mets. As we go to the top of the 5th inning. Boston leading 2-1. And leading off for Boston, Spike Owens. He'll be followed by the pitcher and then Wade Boggs. So Darling pitching a switch hitter. Spike Owens. 42's a 23. That's a pitcher number. Little comebacker to Darling, and Darling drops it. He could not make the play. And Spike Owens is on first base. Error on the pitcher. Looks like the infield's going to be coming in a little bit. They're looking for a bunt. Bruce Hurst is going to try and bunt. 36 is a 30. He lays it down. In comes a third baseman. In comes a third baseman Knight. Throws it to first. Bruce Hurst does the job, and he gets the bunt down. And we got the runner on second base. Spike Owens on second base now. So 1 out. Runner on second base, and up the ever dangerous Wade Boggs. Darling pitching to Boggs. Here's the pitch. 65-35. Boggs pops it up. High on the infield. Who's under it? Carter makes the catch. Big out. 2 away. Spike Owens leading off second base, and here comes Marty Barrett. Can he deliver the big hit? 14-30. That ball stays up high. Wilson runs it down. And we are going to the bottom of the 5th inning already, with Boston leading 2-1. And leading off will be Ray Knight. Hurst delivers to Knight. 25 is at 8. He's a -8 against, no, he's a +9 against a lefty. So base hit. Drops him down to a grade 4. Ray Knight gets a base hit. And up steps Timmy Tuffle. Nobody out. Knight on first. Pitch to Tuffle. 32-26. Ground ball second base. 36 puts him in fielding 1. That's going to be the fielder's choice. Knight out at second base. Timmy Tuffle's on first base. With 1 out. D14. So not a very good chance of stealing. Up steps Santana. Here's the pitch to Rafael Santana. 44. 44 is the 8. Off the 13, it becomes a 10. That's a little drop in there again. The base hit. For Santana, his second hit, and Timmy Tuffle stops at second base. And up steps Darling. With 1 out, Ron Darling's in a swing away. Here's the pitch. Hurst pitching to Darling, infield deep. 12-25. 25. That's going to be a fielding 2. No, 12-25 is the second baseman. That'd be fielding 1. Double play. Barrett over to Owen. Back to Buckner. Double play 4-6-3. And that is it for the Mets. In the bottom of the 5th, as we go to the top of the 6th, Boston leading 2-1. If you're enjoying this game or any of my other videos, if you could please hit like, subscribe, or maybe like or a comment. Maybe you want to see a different World Series. I guess the way this works, that if there's comments and likes and subscribes, more people might be able to see these videos. And also, I know that you're enjoying them. Thank you. Darling all warmed up. Up steps Billy Buckner, top of the 6th inning. Still 2-1. Here's the pitch to Buckner. 44 is a 7. Line drive right field. Billy Buckner. Billy gets his second hit of the series. So he's on first base. E24. Okay, Jimmy Rice. Nobody out. Here's the pitch. Jimmy Rice. 46-13. Ron Darling strikes him out. Second strikeout of the game for Darling. That was a big strikeout for him. Coming off the bat is Dewey Evans. He has a walk and a flyout today. Here's the pitch to Evans. 21-13 strikeout. Darling. 2 strikeouts in a row here in the 6th inning. He is getting stronger as the game goes on. And up steps the star of the game for Boston so far today is Gedman. Last time up. Hit the home run. Here's the pitch. Darling pitched to Gedman. 36-14. Oh, he pitched him too carefully this time. He walks him. So Gedman goes to first. Buckner goes to second. We got 2 outs, and up steps David Henderson. Darling pitching to Henderson, righty on righty. 36-33, pops it up, way up in the infield. Santana on the outfield grass makes the catch. And Boston is denied in the top of the 6th. We're going to the bottom of the 6th with the Red Sox leading 2-1. And leading off for the Mets will be Mookie Wilson. Here's the pitch. Hurst to Wilson. 65-35. Ground ball. Third base. Speared by the third baseman. Boggs. Throw to first. One away. Now batting is Lundy Nails Dykstra. Homered his last time up. Hurst pitching to Dykstra. Lefty on lefty. 62-13. Hurst gets the best of him this time. 7th strikeout for Hurst today. Dykstra walks back, dugout, head down, bummed out. Up steps, lefty on lefty, up steps. Keith Hernandez. He has a walk and a ground out today. 35 is a 9. Handicap 3. 13 becomes a 16. Hernandez, little flare out there to right field. Hernandez is on first base. With 2 outs, he's an R26. Up steps Gary Carter. Hurst pitching to Carter. Snake Eyes is a 0. 23 is a 6. Carter. Double. Over third. Left fielder. The hit number's a 45. So hit number's a 45. We have the 32 arm out there. Rice has a 32 arm. Hernandez 9 speed, puts it at 23. 23 off to 45 is a 22. Hurst is a +3, so we take 2 more off. He has a 20 out of 36 chance of scoring on the double, and they're going to send him. So 11 through 42. Hernandez is trying to score, and he's going to be safe. It's close play at the plate. But it's clearly safe, and this game is tied on a huge double by Gary Carter, and the crowd in New York is getting loud. So Carter knocks in the run there. Hernandez scores. He's on second base with 2 outs and up steps Darryl Strawberry. The crowd is urging on Strawberry to do something big here. Lefty on lefty. Here's the pitch to Strawberry. 53 is a 15. That's left field. 12's going to put him in fielding 1. So 15 left field. Single to left. Hernandez coming around third. Throw to the plate. He's going to score. With 2 outs, he scores. Mets take the lead on a base hit by Strawberry. They rally and they get the run. They take the lead 3-2. And we have a mound visit here. See if there's anything that Boston's going to do. So Strawberry's on first base, getting the lead. Ray Knight's up to bat. Strawberry's a C27, so he can steal. We got a +5 by Gedman and a +3 for Hurst. We got a +8, so he'd have a 19 out of 36 chance of stealing. So if he goes, he'll be 11 through 41. And in steps Ray Knight. And there he goes. He's going to try 11 through 41. He's going to be, it's a 41. He's safe. Wow. Darryl Strawberry on a very, very close play. Steals second base. And the Mets are still threatening here with Ray Knight up with Darryl Strawberry on second base. Here's the pitch to Ray Knight. 21-32, fly ball, right field, Evans under it. And Boston finally gets out of it. And we are going to top of the 7th inning with the Mets leading 3-2. Ron Darling, he's pitched to 25 batters so far. He averages about 28, 29 batters a game, so he is still out there. Darling's going to try and get the 7th inning, and that'll get him. Then he'll be able to pinch hit for him. Darling pitching to Spike Owen. So 55 on Spike Owens is an 8. Darling's a 14, goes up to a 17. 17, Spike Owens, fly out the left field, 1 away. And now batting for Boston will be Mike Gator Greenwell. Left-hander off the right-hander Darling. Greenwell. 61-29, Darling strikes him out. 2 away. And now batting is Wade Boggs, with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Darling pitching the box. 32-26, ground ball, second base. Timmy Tuffle, throw to first. And Boston does not score in the top of the 7th, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th with the Mets leading 3-2. Coming in to pitch the bottom of the 7th for the Boston Red Sox will be Steve Crawford, the right-hander from Pryor, Oklahoma. He is a grade 8 with a Z. And leading off for the Mets in the bottom of the 7th will be Timmy Tuffle. So Crawford pitching to Timmy Tuffle. 64 is a 13. Struck him out. 1 away. With 1 out, now batting is Santana. He has 2 hits today so far. Crawford pitching to Santana. Righty on righty. 13 is a 39. Possible RP board. 21 on the 39. 21 on the 39 is a 30. Foul ball. Hit it down the line and it just bounced foul. Santana still up. 22 is an 8. This time to 8. Off to 12. Base hit. Santana. 3 for 3. And now we're coming up to the Ron Darling spot in the order, and let's see what the Mets are going to do. Pinch hitting for the Mets with 2 outs in the 7th inning will be the left-hand hitting Danny Heap. Crawford peers in. Here's the pitch to Heap. 54, 32, fly ball, right field. Evans backing up, makes the catch. That'll be the second of the inning. And coming up to bat now will be Mookie Wilson with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Crawford pitching to Mookie, and on first. 63, 31, fly ball, center field. David Henderson under it, makes the catch. And let's go top of the 8th with the New York Mets leading 3-2. Top of the 8th, coming in to pitch for the New York Mets will be Roger McDowell. He's a grade 13 pitcher. And leading off for Boston against McDowell will be Marty Barrett. McDowell pitching to Barrett. Here's the pitch. 34, 31, fly ball. Lenny Dykstra, center field. 1 away. Boston has to get something going, and up steps Billy Buckner, left-hand hitter. Here's the pitch to left. 56, 34, high pop up shortstop. Santana under it. 2 away. And up steps Jimmy Rice. Looking for a pitch he can slam out of here. Here's the pitch. Jimmy Rice. 66 is a 1. That ball's deep. That ball is far. And that ball is gone. 66 is gone. Home run. 66 was the 1. And the 66 in the second column. That beat the H. That's 11 through 46. It beat the H. So that is a home run for Jimmy Rice. And this game is tied up in the top of the 8th inning. Wow. Way up into the left field seats. So we are tied up. And now pitching to McDowell to Evans. Fly ball, right field. Strawberry under it. Makes the catch. And we are going to the bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 3. Oh, what a game. Leading off for the Mets will be Lenny Dykstra. Let's take a little break here. Boston leaving Crawford in the pitch to Dykstra in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Lenny Dykstra. 22 is an 8. Base hit Lenny Dykstra. Lead off single. He's a D31. And up steps Hernandez. With the strong throwing arm by Gedman and the good pickoff move by Crawford, they're just going to swing away with Hernandez here in the 8th inning. Crawford pitching to Hernandez. 34, 31, fly ball, center field. And you always think, why didn't he do the hit and run? 1 away. Now we got Carter. Now we got the righty on righty with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Crawford pitching to Carter. 35, 36. Wild pitch by WPO3 only. Crawford throws the wild pitch to Carter. Runner to second. Carter digs back in. So with Lenny Dykstra on second base, Carter up, 1 out. They're bringing in Calvin Schiraldi to pitch to Carter. He's a grade 18 with a K and a Z. They're bringing in a youngster to see if he can't get a strikeout here. So here's the pitch. Schiraldi pitching to Carter. 66. Here's a 1. That ball's deep. That ball far, and that ball is gone. Gary Carter sends this crowd into a frenzy as he puts a 2-run blast into orbit. Oh, Schiraldi looked shaken when he threw it in. Carter, long blast. And that puts the Mets ahead 5-3 here. I'm waiting for the crowd to settle down, and up steps Strawberry. Schiraldi pitching to the left-handed Strawberry. 15 is an 11. Base hit for Strawberry. So with 1 out, we got Strawberry on first base. He's a C27. Up steps Ray Knight. Hit and run play. 44 is a 7. He's at 18. -8, 26. 7 on the 26. Fly ball center field. 2 away. And up steps Timmy Tuffle. So Strawberry leading off. He's a C27, so he can steal. -5 for Gedman. Schiraldi doesn't have a mood, so a 22 chance. So if he decides he wants to steal, he'll be safe on 11 through 44. And here's the pitch, and there he goes. He's going to be tagged out, gunned him down. Gedman, what an arm, what a throw. And that is the 3rd out in the inning here for the Mets. And we're going to the 9th with the New York Mets leading at home 5-3. What a game. 9th inning, Boston needs some instant runs. Leading off will be Gedman, followed by Henderson and Spike Owen as McDowell's in there for his 2nd inning. Here's the pitch to Gedman. 23 is a 12. Bouncer, first base, Hernandez. What a play. Runs it to first. That is 1 away. Now batting is Henderson. Boston needs a base hunter really bad. Here comes a pitch. McDowell to Henderson. 44 is an 8. Handicapped 1. 13 turns to the 14 with 1 out. 14, that is a fly ball to left field. 2 away. And coming up the bat is Spike Owen. Now let's see if they're going to bring in a pinch hitter. 2 outs in the Boston 9th, and coming in the pinch hit will be Donnie Baylor. See if he can get on base here. McDowell trying for the win. Here's the pitch. McDowell to Baylor. 63, 30, fly ball, left field. Mookie Wilson under it. Makes that catch. And the Mets have taken game 1 at home by a score of 5-3 behind a tremendous home run by Gary Carter in the bottom of the 8th. I'll be back in a minute with the happy totals for the New York Mets. So the Mets with 2 in the 6th and 2 in the 8th come back, and they beat Boston 5-3 on a dramatic 2-run home run by the kid Gary Carter off Schiraldi. Final box score is New York Mets 5 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. Boston in 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. The win goes to McDowell. Darling started the game for the Mets. 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. McDowell come in to pitch the last 2 innings, so he got the win. Hurst started for Boston. 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. Crawford, he pitched 1 in the 3rd innings. He got the loss when Schiraldi gave up the 2-run home run to Carter. So in front of 55,076 fans here in happy Shea Stadium as the fans file out of here. And we get ready for game 2, which will be Roger Clemens against Dwight Gooden. The Mets lead the series 1-0. And that is it from Shea Stadium. Thanks for listening. And as always, keep playing Apba. You never know what might happen. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? If you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching the first game of the 1986 World Series. And I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite the comeback for the Mets there, getting the 2 runs there to take the lead. Then Rice hit the home run, and then the 2-run homer by Carter off Schiraldi to give the Mets the lead and the win for the first game. So yeah, Carter was definitely a star there. He had a double and RBI, and then he hit the 2-run homer. The Apba know when that matchup was in there when they had the grade 18 young guy Schiraldi in there, the grade 18 with a K and a Z versus the kid Carter. Yeah, pretty much know it was going to happen. 66 was a 1. The dice, I played a lot of Apba. It always seems like the dice know. Little bummed out that Boston didn't have a little bit better left-handed pitching. Maybe didn't to pitch to Dystra in the 8th inning, but yeah, with only like a grade 5 reliever in there, decided just to go with Crawford. And maybe I should have went with Crawford a little bit longer. So I want to thank you guys for playing along. And if you haven't hit subscribe or any likes or any comments, if you want me to keep doing these World Series or maybe another World Series matchup you think was the best one to do, please let me know. And as always, keep playing Appa. You never know what might happen as we keep finding out here. Thank you and have a good night.